Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, and freaks of nature of all ages. My name is Brian Bad Hippie Jackson, and welcome to my YouTube, and welcome to episode 8, I believe it is, of Let's Build Treasures of the Dead in UDK. Now I've had a couple of inquiries as to how I got the green guy in there, that green layout dude I've been using, as opposed to the default Liam cathode robot. And so that's what we're going to do this episode. I'm going to show you how to change the default character the way I did with the green dude. Now I want to make this perfectly clear right from the beginning. This is not setting up a custom game type or a custom character class. This is simply changing the default character so it will affect every single map that you open. That by default, the character that is used is the Liam cathode robot. Now let me go ahead and open the content browser. We're going to go to characters in UT3, select skeletal meshes, and double click on him, and this is the dude. This is the default character that UDK uses, is that robot. Okay, so what I did was I went ahead and I changed the character back to that dumbass robot for the purposes of this tutorial. Now I don't think I want to change it back to the red guy, but I'll show you how to do this stuff. Alright, so if I open up the content browser and I double click on this robot, you can go down to mesh in properties and drop your materials open, and then if you click the magnifying glass you can find what materials are used for what. So that is the default material that's being used for the body, and this is the default material that's being used for the head. It does have two separate materials, and then there are blue and red body materials and blue and red head materials in addition to the default, and those are used for capture the flag and team deathmatch. Okay, so if I open up local disk UDK, my UDK build, I go to development, SRC, UT game, classes, and I'm going to scroll down until I get to UT family info, Leandry male. That's the default character coding right there. Alright, I pulled that open, and right here is what defines which skeletal mesh you're using. Now the arms and the material for the arms, as you can see, that is for first person, so we're not even going to worry about that. Now for the character team head material, this is the red head material, this is the red body material, this is the blue head material, and this is the blue body material, and that's used for capture the flag and team deathmatch. Now so if I go down to my layout package, fully load that, what I was using was the green guy for the default, which will automatically use the default textures, and then I had the secondary textures set to red and blue for deathmatch and team deathmatch. But we're not even going to worry about that, since I don't know yet whether I'm going to be doing deathmatch, team deathmatch, capture the flag. This right now is just going to be a single player game. So what we're going to do instead of bringing the green guy back in is we're going to go to characters, skeletal meshes, and we're going to open up this Iron Guard. The Iron Guard is a human character in armor. And if we look at the materials, we're going to see that he does have default head and body materials, but he doesn't have red and blue, okay, which is just perfect for a single player game. he does have separate head and body materials, and the green guy doesn't. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to skeletal meshes. We're going to grab him. We're going to right click and copy full name to clipboard. And then we're going to reopen that Leandry mail, and where it says character mesh, we're going to replace that mesh with the iron guard. Now, we're not going to do anything with the head and body materials since we're doing a first person or a single player game, so we should never get into team deathmatch or capture the flag. And if I do use the Iron Guard bot as a placeholder for my monsters and zombies and other critters that will do you harm, they're just going to come in as the default texture, and it's going to be no big deal. Now, when I make Zed, finish making overhead Zed, and we set up our custom character classes and our custom game type, which is going to be a little way down the road, we're going to make a copy of this, we're going to rename it, and we're going to make custom characters. Okay? In fact, what we're probably going to do is extend our family info into something else to get a different... go away. Piece of crap. We're probably going to extend, we'll make a custom character, and we'll have red and blue textures for Zed so that we can do deathmatch, team deathmatch, and capture the flag if we want to. Okay, so all we're going to do is just change that mesh right there. We're going to go File, Save. There we go. We'll pull that down and close it out now. We can close that out now. I didn't want to hit that. Please don't open up my disk clean. And once that's saved, we're going to go ahead and we're going to close UDK. And then we're going to reopen UDK. And it's going to tell us that our scripts are outdated and ask us if we want to rebuild. Well, yes, duh. And what we're looking for is a clean compile. We want no yellow, we want no red, we want all green, no warnings, no errors. And only changing a skeletal mesh, we shouldn't have a problem with that. There we go, 0 warnings, 0 errors. Alright, and now we can open UDK again. We're going to drop open level 1. Going to hit play. And there's our Iron Guard. And now we have a human character that actually fits with the textures or materials that we're using much better than the green dude did. Now he's at a kind of a funky angle because he's supposed to be holding a rifle, but it's all good. But that gives us a human character still, and it actually gives us a better idea as to what Zed's going to look like as opposed to that bright green son of a bitch running around. So I think I'm going to leave it just like this. But that is how you change the default character. Once again, that's not creating a custom character class. That is simply changing the default character. It will affect absolutely every single level that you're building. It will change the default character in every level that you're working on. But it's all good. If you don't want it to change every level, then what you need to do is make a custom character class with custom characters and custom animations if you're using a custom skeleton and not a UDK skeleton, but you need to set a custom character class and a custom game type that utilizes that character class, and then all you have to do is tag in that custom game type, and it will automatically use your custom character class, and it won't affect any other game type in the game. Alright, so with that done, this is going to be a short one. We're only at about 10 minutes, but that's okay. A short video every now and then is a good thing. Breaks up the monotony, but that's how we do that. Please do not forget to check the links in the description below for the Disabled American Veterans and the Wounded Warriors Project. Let's please help support our veterans. If you liked the video, then hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Tell your friends and family to hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Please do not forget to leave me a comment. They are always welcome, good, bad, or somewhere in between. Thank you very much for watching. I greatly appreciate you taking the time out of your day to check out my channel and check out my videos. I love every single one of you. You're awesome fucking people. You are the titty sprinkles. Don't let anybody tell you different. And until next time, this is Brian Bad Hippie Jackson saying peace, love, clean underwear, and happy gaming.